Alright you guys, today we're going to check out how to make spinning cylindric 3D text here in After Effects inspired from Sunduck. Let's create a new composition, rename it as text. I'm going to go with 1080p, click OK. Let's go and select the type tool, type in whatever you want. By the way, I went with a HUMANE bold. It's a free font you can download, I can leave a link in the description. And I'm also going to recolor one of the words. And now let's go and activate the 3D settings at the text. If you don't have the settings, you can go and click on the toggle switch and it's going to make it disappear or appear. Now make sure that the 3D settings are at advanced 3D and not on classic. And now we're going to go to the active camera, change it to custom view 1. I'm going to open up the geometric options and increase the extrusion depth. I'm going to make it nice and wide. I'm also going to scale it up a little bit more. Let's go to the bevel styles, change it to angular, and I'm going to decrease the bevel depth to 1.5. Let's collapse the text layer, right click here, click on new and select solid. Now make sure to recolor it to some light color. I'm going to go with this blue and rename it as floor. So this is going to be the floor under the text. Make sure to bring the floor layer under the text layer. Right now you cannot see anything, but if you change it up to default, the camera angle, it is going to look something like this. So we're going to go and activate the 3D settings on the floor layer. Let's open it up. Let's go to transform, go to X rotation and type in here 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring it right under the text. Now in order to bring it 100% under, we're going to go to the camera view and change it to front. And now you can see exactly what you're doing. Now we're going to go back custom view 1 and I'm going to stretch out the floor all the way. Now we're going to need to add some lights and shadows. So I'm going to collapse the floor layer, right click here, new, and let's select the light. Make sure to change up to environment, click OK. Now as you can see, nothing is happening. So we're going to need to activate the cast shadows at the environment light. Again, nothing is happening. So we're going to go to the text layer, open it up. Let's scroll down and go all the way to material options. And here we got the cast shadows. Make sure to turn it on. Now, in order to make the environment light more realistic looking, we're gonna need to add an HDRI file. So I'm gonna drag and drop this HDRI, bring it into the layers, and let's go to the environment light, go to default and change it to the HDRI that we just implemented. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description with this HDRI file so you can download it. And now we're going to set up the rest of the environment lights. We got the intensity right here. You can also increase or decrease, but I'm going to leave it as a default. And you also can open up the transform and we got the XY rotation. And check this out. If you rotate it, it is going to rotate the shadows. And then we also got the Y rotation and it's going to move it from left to right. Now, if you have issues with the environment lights, you also can go to the composition settings, and here you can go to 3D renderer and click on options, and here you can click on fit to scene, and it's gonna adjust the light source a little bit more. So anyways, click OK, click OK. Now I gotta go with these settings, and as you can see, the bottom is really light, and I'm gonna bring the text until it's gonna disappear. Something like this. Let's go to the camera view, change it to default. Let's collapse the layers, select the text layer. Let's go and select the circle, the ellipse tool, press and hold shift and create a circle. Let's go to the text, open it up, go to path options, and let's change the path from none to mask 1. Let's scroll down to the X rotation and we're going to change it to -90. And I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to change the camera angle, custom view 1, and now we're going to scroll up to the text layer. Let's go to animate, activate the enable per character 3D. Let's go back to animate and let's select the rotation. Here we got the new XYZ rotation from the animator, and we're going to go to the X rotation, change it to 90 degrees. Now I'm going to go and select the type tool, click on the text, press Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I'm going to press the right arrow, press space, Ctrl V. So basically this is how I'm gonna copy paste again the text. I'm gonna press Ctrl A and I'm gonna decrease the text. So I'm gonna reduce the distance a little bit. So this way it's gonna look complete. Let's go to the text layer, go to text options. Let's go to path options. And here we got the first margin. And if you increase or decrease, you can see the text is rotating. All you need to do is press and hold Control, click on the stopwatch and type into the expressions time asterisk 120, and this is how it looks, and that's how you make this 3D cylinder text here in After Effects. Thanks for watching.